Shalom to the nation of Israel. First and foremost, before I get into my lesson, I want to start off by giving all praises unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles, bishops, and elders, a great millstone that teach in their rule well today. And citation also to the fellow laborers that's in the ministry and the believers that scatter worldwide in all truth and sincerity, day in and day out. Shalom. Once again, I'm the brother Shaquat Gabar from the Great Millstone, South Carolina, Mentless Branch, coming at you with another lesson. As you can see, I have this video queued up on the screen. And right before I get into this lesson and this video, this message or these videos goes out to you so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, which we are the true biblical Hebrew Israelites according to the Bible. And also to the Israelite foreigners that are scattered amongst the heathen nations and that may take on the physical appearance or look of another nation. But if your bloodline goes back to Negro, Latino, or Native American descent by the seed of your father, you are considered an Israelite as well. Shalom. So basically, once again, okay, like I say, coming at you with another video. As you can see, I had a video queued up on the screen, which is of one of the beloved brothers amongst the ministry, okay, Arrows in the Nation 144, as you can see on his channel. And the title he gave this video, okay, of his is Esau is Divided. And when it comes to Esau or Edom, okay, the biblical Edomites, which are the so-called white race that's ruling today, okay, mainly these elites, okay, Esau, Edom, that's in power when it comes to the central bankers and the average so-called white or Edomite, okay, that always been known to have, been ruling over here in America, okay, when it comes to their government and when it comes to the citizens, okay, although you have nations over here in America, okay, especially when it comes to the so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans, okay, but we know that Esau, Edom is in power, okay, but we also know that according to biblical prophecy, we're at the time of their downfall, okay, especially when it comes to their stronghold, this place, America, okay, and now we're witnessing division amongst the Edomites, okay, and they also is known as the wicked according to the Bible, okay, and now we're seeing that who the world calls God, Yahweh in the Hebrew, meaning he is or he exists, and the Son, who the world ignorantly called Jesus Christ, which we know his name in the Hebrew as well is Yahweh Shai, meaning he is the Savior, okay, and we know that Yahweh Bashem Shai is only dealing with Israel, and at this time, the elect, okay, as we're approaching the downfall of Esau, Edom, and these heathens, okay, because when it comes to salvation, okay, not what contrary to popular belief, when it comes to the standard of, the false standard of Christianity, okay, that who the world called Christ is going to come back and deliver all nations, okay, not so, okay, the Lord Yahweh Shai is only coming back to deliver the remnant, and that's the elect, okay, because even according to the scriptures, Zechariah chapter 13, verse 8, 2/3 of so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans is going to be judged, okay, here in America alone, as we're approaching Jacob's trouble, okay, which is written in Jeremiah chapter 30, verse 7, okay, and only the elect is going to be delivered out of Jacob's trouble, okay, yeah, but the whole point of this lesson is we starting to see the division of Esau, Edom, and when it comes to the, your average American, okay, Americans, okay, especially amongst the Edomites, okay, now, ever since this new year come in and a new presidential administration, when it comes to Donald Trump being re-elected as president, okay, and, he have Elon Musk, okay, being part of his administration, okay, recently over the past weeks with this whole Doge, system, as Elon Musk has taken over the treasury part, when it comes to the financial system of America, and a lot of aid is being cut by Donald Trump, a lot of season, when it comes to freezes on certain federal government aid, okay, and now you got Edomites, that starting to come to an uprise, man, because they being affected, when it comes to certain benefits, or when it comes to money, or aid, okay. So now we're about to witness, as is in the scriptures, a time of division, civil unrest, civil wars, clash wars, race wars, the third world war, and now these Edomites is on the verge, of their downfall, man. But right before their downfall, the Lord going to have them divided amongst each other, on all levels, especially when it comes to America, with the whole left wing versus the right wing, Democrats, fighting against the regime of President Trump and Elon Musk, pushing this Doge and the executive orders that's leading to, affecting America, and, and the Republicans as well, to the point that, they, certain Republicans or Trump supporters that supported Trump, but now they're seeing, Trump is moving towards a mind frame of a dictatorship, tyranny, that's leading to uproars. And you're going to have simple so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans that think they vote counting, when it comes to politics, they out there, having an uproar and protesting. But mainly these Edomites, when it comes to America, the average American Edomite, they out there protesting about, the executive orders, And here in this video, which I'm going to play, goes into, this individual that seemed to be an Edomite, went into the polls on the internet, a poll about is America divided, and he went into how when it comes to most of the voting of the poll, there were Edomites commenting or voting on the polls, mainly saying yes, America is divided, because this place is at its downfall, and one of the reasons why, because this place is engulfed in wickedness, man, when it comes to the powers that be, and when it comes to the lesser luminary ones, they're doing their bidding when it comes to the government of officials, so we're at that appointed time, and we always know, first of all, America, how it was established, by the bloodshed of the Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, the enslavement, which is our punishment, due to our wickedness and being disobedient against the words and the law, statutes, commandments of Yahweh Shemi Awashai, but now we're at the end of our captivity, and the Lord is visiting Esau, Edom, and these heathens, starting with America, because due to the enslavement, who enslaved us, man, the Edomites, these heathens being joint with them, hand in hand with them, but now the Lord is visiting them. So let me go ahead and play this video, and I'm gonna get some scriptures, and that'll be the lesson, and I pray that the lesson is edifying.
New research shows that Americans aren't divided, white people are. So a poll came out back in 2023 that asked the question, do you believe that America is more divided than usual? And I'm really disappointed because I feel like this poll and its results should have gotten a lot more coverage. While there have been a lot of polls in the past several years that have asked a question like this, do you believe that the United States is divided? There is one thing that really made this poll stand out from other polls. It broke down respondents based on their race. And what it showed was that the non-white groups were all in agreement. About 50% of them said, yes, the country is more divided than usual, and that applied no matter what the race was, just as long as it wasn't white, 50%. It was like 49% for black, 46% for Hispanic. But then you look at white respondents, and almost 75% said, yes, the country is more divided than usual. That is a huge, huge difference. That is, for every one non-white person who believes the country is divided, there is one non-white person who doesn't believe the country is divided. For every one white person who does not believe the country is divided, 3 believe the country is divided, meaning that the division is something that white people are experiencing and perceiving, meaning that believing that the country is divided is highly, highly correlated with being white. Now, there are a few problems with this poll. Number one, the question itself. Do you believe that the country is more divided than usual? Well, what does that mean? That's a pretty subjective question. Like, compared to a year ago? Like, is the period we're in divisive compared to, like, the 90s? Like, what does that mean? It's more divided than usual. But still, the results are crazy. And I think it reveals a lot about what's really going on as far as the division, because it is something that's going on with white people. Another problem with this poll is that the other category is not statistically significant. There were not that many other respondents. There's white, black, Hispanic, other. But they are non-white, and it doesn't directly show you the responses for them, but there is a way to like extrapolate from the data what the other category believes. It is consistent with the black and Hispanic. About 47% believe the country is divided. So 3 races. It doesn't matter what race they are. So it is irrelevant what race they are. Don't believe the country is divided across 50-50 lines. White, 75% believe the country's divided. That is crazy. And that needs to get more coverage.
Hey, so you can see, you heard the video in that individual. Okay, going into the polls, okay, about America being divided amongst the whites, okay, which are the biblical Edomites, okay, and it came to a high voting when it comes to the point of 74%, okay, saying that yes, they believe that America is divided, okay, especially amongst their race, man, okay, because we are witnessing, okay, America, financial woes, okay, and who benefit the most when it comes to this economy, okay, the Edomites, okay, when it comes to their jobs, the benefits, okay, white privilege, okay, or Edomite privilege, okay, because this is their kingdom, okay, and now we're at their downfall, okay, and you got a lot of Edomites getting laid off, okay, from their jobs, a lot of them not getting certain financial benefits as things getting cut, okay, a lot of them are becoming, more and more homeless and facing poverty, okay, and their birth count is low, and at the same time, suicide rates, okay, amongst them are going up, okay, drugs affected, okay, overdoses, going up, drug usage, okay, and so that's the Lord visiting Esau, Edom. Matter of fact, let's go ahead and get into the scriptures, okay, and I'm going to start off with lamentation, because we're in the time now of Yahweh Shema Shai, okay, coming against Esau, Edom, because they are the enemies of Yahweh Shema Shai, and also the enemies of us, the Israelites, as well. Okay, when it comes to the so-called Negro, Latinos, Native Americans, when it comes to these Edomites and these heathen nations, man. Okay, but in particular, Esau, Edom. Okay, and you can read about that in Psalms, the 83rd chapter. Okay, we know the history. Okay, and we still experience it that day, to this day. Okay, everything is biblical when it comes to the strong dislike between so-called whites here in America against the so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native American tribes, man, okay, which all of it is biblical, And it's prophecy that we're in a time that the Lord is visiting Esau, Edom for what they done to us. Okay, not only what they done to us, but all the wickedness that they push and the lies. Okay, when it comes to their history, okay, when it comes to their deceivingness, okay, they putting they self up as the Most High. Okay, God is white, who the world called Christ, he's white. Okay, which we come to the understanding of the exposure. Okay, when it comes to whitewashing or iconoclasm, okay, that they when it comes to the patents, especially during the time out of the Dark Ages, which the Dark Ages or the medieval times was when so-called blacks ruled Europe. Okay, but we know it came a time, okay, of the rebirth, okay, roughly around the 14th century, starting with the Borgia family, okay, and the Borgia family starting with Cesare Borgia. He put himself up as being Christ. Okay, when it came to that whitewashing or iconoclasm, okay, or the portraits from the Dark Ages. Okay, they start painting themselves up as God chosen people or God and His Son, okay, being white. Okay, and that's a known fact here in 2025, man. Okay, due to the internet, certain books, but internet, okay, exposure, okay, it's starting with the prophets, okay, and when it comes to Esau, Edom, one point of time, okay, they say that here in America, they stand on Christian values. Okay, the Bible was the law of the land. Okay, but now if we see that as they being exposed, we know who they really worship, and that's Satan. Okay, and they are the physical counterpart of the spiritual demon Satan here on the earth. But let me get this. This is Lamentation chapter 4, verse 21. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken and shall make thyself naked. And yeah, that cup represent the Lord bringing the curses or putting the curses upon them. Okay, eventually. Okay, because, they're going to go into captivity. Okay, when it comes to when Yahweh shall return by the way of the hosts of the angels, what the world called UFOs, which are the chariots, the vehicles, and the salvation of Israel. Because only Israel going to be delivered. Okay, starting with the elect from out of the destruction. When I say destruction, because ultimately this place America, mainly this place America, going to be destroyed by the way of thermonuclear fire at the peak of the Third World War and Yahweh Shai's second coming. Okay, and Yahweh Shai bringing war as well. Okay, when it comes to the chariots bringing fire. Okay, and Yahweh Shai only going to redeem the elect from out of the destruction here in America, and also the elect is scattered worldwide, according to Matthew the 24th chapter, verses 29 through 31. But right before all that, and before all hell break loose, okay, the Lord is exposing Esau, Edom. Now we know that they are the Edomites, and we know their agenda. Okay, besides their history, we know their agenda that these elites, okay, want to bring forth a NWO. Okay, and the main key of the NWO is to chip everybody. Okay, when it comes to that RFID micro, which is the mark of the beast, according to Revelation chapter 13, verse 16. Okay, and that's the times that we in now, as we seeing things going cashless. Okay, and as we seeing that these elites foreign their NWO, and they don't even give a damn about their own people. Okay, because they see their people when it comes to the average Edomite or these heathens, right along with you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. Okay, in this case, here in America, okay, they see us as useless. Okay, or just slaves, man. Okay, so they ready to enslave their own government, okay, or their own people, I say. Rejoice and be glad, by the way of the government here in America, because Trump ain't nothing but an insider, okay, a puppet for the elites, right along with Elon Musk, okay, and those that doing their bidding. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwellest in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee. Thou shalt be drunken and shall make thyself naked. So they're going to their exposure. Okay, and the Lord visiting. The punishment of thy iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. And Zion representing the Israelites when it comes to the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. How do we know our captivity is at an end? Okay, due to the word of Yahweh Shema Shai, okay, being taught by the way of the prophets. And ultimately the elect is waking up. Okay, that's destined to be sealed and saved. Okay, he will no more carry thee away into captivity. And eventually, Lord Yahweh Shai once again going to deliver the elect. Okay, he will visit thy iniquity, or daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins. And that's what Yahweh Shema Shai is doing to the Edomites. Okay, to discover their sins when it comes to their wickedness. And now to the point that the Lord had them divided, okay, amongst each other. Okay, matter of fact, hold on, let me get this real quick. Give me a minute. Like I say, so now the Lord got them, divided. Okay, let's get on with start off. I wanted to start off with Mark. With that Mark. Mark chapter 3. Matter of fact, I'm gonna go to Isaiah real quick. Isaiah chapter 19, verse 2. And it says, and I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians. And the day, okay, here in America, okay, which, America, you're not going to find, okay, the word America in the scriptures, but it is prophesied in the scriptures spiritually, okay, under different ancient empires, and Egypt being one, okay. And Egypt, ancient Egypt, was also known for the first captivity of Israel, okay, when it comes to the, so-called Negro, Latinos, Native Americans. Well, in these times, they call us so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. That's why I say so-called, okay, because those are false identities or corporation names that they label upon us, okay. But this is spiritual Egypt, okay, which Egypt is a Greek word meaning bondage. So this is our spiritual bondage, okay, or physical bondage here in this time, here in America. Okay, but America is known as spiritual Egypt, spiritual Sodom, okay, Babylon, okay, Syria, okay. And it says, Isaiah chapter 19, verse 2, and I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, okay, and that's going into Esau, Edom, okay, at this time, okay, because they're in rulership and they're ruling over us here in this current captivity, mainly here in America, okay. But now you're starting to see the division, okay, as I made mention, these are Edomites, okay, citizens here in America, okay, about ready to come against the government. As I said, you got the left wing versus the right wing, okay, uproars of the nations, okay, starting with, in this case, Esau, Edom. And I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians. They shall fight everyone against his brother, and everyone against his neighbor, city against city, and kingdom against kingdom. So we're seeing that, okay. And we even see that amongst these Edomite superpower nations, okay, when it comes to America, okay, and Israel, okay, because those phonies over there, okay, they're not the original Israelites, okay, they're Edomites that go back to Amalek, okay, which Amalek is the chief Edomites that's ruling today, okay, starting with their central bankers on down, okay. But you got, the American Edomites that's in power, okay, right along with the Israelis, okay, Edomites, okay, they ready to go to war, okay, NATO, okay, the European over there in Europe, okay, which are Edomites, okay, ready to go to war against Russia, okay, which the Russians, they're Edomites, okay, and they allies, okay, when it comes to this Third World War, okay, so it's, it's division on all levels, okay, but talking in this case, okay, the division amongst the American Edomites, okay, and I will set the Egyptians against the Egyptians, and they shall fight everyone against his brother, and everyone against his neighbor, city against city, kingdom against kingdom, okay. And one thing about these Edomites, okay, their blessing is the sword, okay, which the sword is a killing instrument, okay, when it comes to war, okay, but the modern day war, when it comes to advanced weapons, starts with the guns. Okay, we know the Edomites are known for gun toting, man. Okay, and the Second Amendment, okay, the right to bear arms, okay, and so you have that amongst here in America, okay, and so when all hell break loose, cause now they trying to come with banning certain guns, certain ammunition, okay, but it's too far gone, okay. Hey, there's a saying, okay, that America have more guns than people, okay, and the average Edomite, okay, they known to have, the whole or had the right to bear arms and have guns, okay, and mainly all these heathens, okay, it's a known fact that our people, okay, known to having guns, okay, but where you think they get it from, okay, these Edomites, okay, due to the what they push the right to bear arms, okay, and it's been for a long time. It always been known. They always say that when it comes to blacks, when it comes to them having guns, they only work on other blacks. Okay, when it comes to black on black crime, okay, gang violence, okay, such and such, okay. Hey, but now the Lord, hey, about to put the spirit on these Edomites, okay, to fire off at each other, okay, when it comes to the civil war, okay, and it's gonna be race wars and class wars as well, okay. As I'm gonna get 2nd Ezra chapter 15, okay, but let me get this real quick. But you see the division back into what Mark, the 3rd chapter, Mark chapter 3, verse 24. And if a kingdom be divided against itself, that kingdom cannot stand. And this current time going into America. Okay, so you see the division on all levels, man. Starting with these Edomites. Okay, you heard the video. And if a house be divided against itself, that house cannot stand. Okay, starting with the politics. Okay, the government officials. Okay, left wing versus right. Okay, which they both do the biddings of these elites, man. It doesn't matter who they put in office. Okay, because it started with, Biden. Okay, now Trump. Okay, but they both do the bidding of these elites. They have you simple Americans, okay, believe that you have a right. Okay, but these Edomites starting to see that. Okay, because they starting to see the Edomite privilege being taken away. Okay, because like I said, these elites, they don't even give a damn about their own people. Okay, here in America. And it says, if Satan rise up against himself and be divided, he cannot stand, but have an end. And like I say, because Satan, okay, the spiritual demon Satan, okay, he's in the heavens on the left hand side being controlled by Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Okay, but you have a physical counterpart that do his bidding here on the earth. And that ain't hard to tell. That is the biblical Edomites. Okay, when it comes to physical counterpart of the spiritual demon Satan. Okay. And then now to the point Satan got them divided through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Yahushai. Once again, Satan, okay, works for Yahweh Shem Yahushai on the left hand side. Okay. Hey, so you seeing these Edomites, okay, being exposed to the point and also they ready to go against each other. Okay, division. Okay, that's why it says if a kingdom be divided against itself, that kingdom cannot stand. Okay, so we witnessing that, man. Okay, let's get on. Let me see. Matthew chapter 24, verse 7. And it says, for nation shall rise against nations, kingdom against kingdom. And this is what Yahushua spoke to the disciples at that time, what to look for of his second coming. Okay, which we're at that time now. Okay, and part of the signs of Yahushua's second coming, okay, are many, which in the scriptures, verse 7 going to, for nation shall rise against nations. So that's your division. That's your civil wars, your class wars, okay, your gender wars, race wars, the Third World War, okay? And it says kingdom against kingdom And there shall be famines, okay, that's also prophecy, okay, food shortages, okay, droughts, okay, and pestilence, okay, illness, okay, that's more and more in the news, okay, and earthquakes in diverse places. And you paying attention, you seeing nothing but earthquakes, okay, in diverse places, hurricanes, severe cold weather, severe heat, okay, over the past years, okay, tsunamis, okay, mudslides, okay. And it says all these are the beginning of sorrows. So we at the beginning stages of these things that take place, okay, when it comes to America, okay. It'll come once again a financial crash, okay, that's going to lead to more civil unrest. That's going to lead to more racial tensions, clash wars, okay. It'll lead to more famines, okay. We're coming up the time of martial law, detention centers, okay, strict more legislations, okay, especially amongst you Edomites. And a lot of you Edomites, they ain't gonna go for that, because so they ready to go out in a blaze, man, okay. So that's it on that. Let's get this. 2nd Esdras chapter 13 verse 30. And it says, and he shall come to the astonishment of them that dwell on the earth. Okay, so this is going into the time when Yahweh Ba'Shem Shai, okay, is going to deliver at the time out of the time of Jacob's trouble when it comes to the elect. Okay, because the elect is going to be here during the time of Jacob's trouble. But the Lord is going to have, okay, the members of the elect covered. Okay, and you're going to have certain members of the elect that's going to be martyrs. Okay, but those that die in the faith, they're going to be the first ones risen up when Yahweh Shai return to gather the rest of the elect that remain, okay, to be taken up in the chariots, okay, when it comes to salvation, okay. The ones that die in Yahweh Shai first, okay, or die in Yahweh Shai, they're going to be the first ones risen up, okay. And he said, behold, the days come, 29, I start off at 29, behold, the days come when the Most High will begin to deliver them that are upon the earth. And he shall come to astonishment of them that dwell on the earth. Okay, the point of verse 31 I want to get. And one shall undertake to fight against another, one city against another, one place against another, one people against another, and one realm against another. Okay, so that once again division. Okay, and so it's going to be civil war. Okay, in this case amongst the Edomites, a clash wars. Okay, you're gonna have infighting amongst the Edomites. They're fighting against so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans. Hey, racial wars or race wars. Okay. And so we at that time, man. Okay, we coming to that appointed time. Now I get this and get ready to close. This is 2nd Esdras chapter 15, verse 14. Woe to the world and them that dwell therein. For the and the word woe means destruction. Okay. For the sword and their destruction draweth nigh. Once again, I make mention of the sword, okay, being a war, an instrument of war. And your modern day sword is these guns, okay? Starting with the head of Esau Edom, okay? Having the ability of the sword, okay, which is the modern day guns, okay? In this case here in America, okay? When it comes to the average American Edomites, citizens, like I said, now to the point that all nations over here had the right to bear arms, okay? So imagine, okay, this right here playing out, man, okay? As our apostles and elders always say, when it comes to these scriptures, okay, you understanding and learning, and you have to visualize, okay? You got to have the eyesight to see these things, okay, or a picture in your mind how things gonna go, okay, as you read these scriptures out, man, and they're gonna come to being fulfilled, man, being fruition. And it says, for the sword and the destruction draweth nigh, one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. So that's your modern day guns, or your modern day advanced weapons. Okay? And you're gonna have that movie Civil War show you that. Okay, you had here in America, as they show in the movie, it fighting amongst the government. Okay, when it came to the military. Okay, you had certain military members that was for America and coming against the government, and you had those that before the government had their military coming against, you know, the op, I say, against the the ones that wasn't for the government, okay, and they were military forces, man, in that movie, and they show you that, okay. So it's gonna be on that type of level, okay, down to the average American Civil War, okay. And it says, "For there shall be sedition among men, evading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes." The mighty their kings and princes are your government officials. Okay, so when all hell break loose, okay, and there's lawless, okay, ain't gonna be no let's all come together. No, it's gonna be survival or the fetish. Okay. And it says, "For there shall be sedition among men, evading one another," and sedition means uproars or uprise. "They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their actions shall stand in their power. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able." And that's where you're going to have martial law, curfews, travel bans, okay, strict legislations, okay, detention centers, okay, checkpoints, okay, surveillance, more and more surveillance, okay, especially when it comes to that MOTB being implemented, okay. And it says, "For because of their pride, the cities shall be troubled, the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. A man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword, and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulations." Okay, so when society break down, okay, we expect more civil unrest, man. Okay, all hell breaking loose, man. Okay, and so we're approaching these times, man. Okay, and now you're starting to see a great sign of it when it comes to even Esau, Edom, divided amongst each other, man. Okay, ready to go to war with each other. That's going to trigger on down, okay? But out of all the catastrophe, okay, that's about to take place, Yahweh Shem Shai only going to deliver the elect. And that's the number that we're striving to be part of, okay? Us, that's of the hopeful elect that's in the faith and serving Yahweh Shem Shai, man. So I'm going to go ahead and end the lesson here. And I pray that the lesson is edifying. Till next time, Lord willing. Shalom. To the hopeful elect. Shalom.